Okay, good morning, everyone. Today, John and I have a little bit training topic today, and we will start with John.
All right, great. Thank you. Thank you so much, San. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's good to be with you again this week. So today I want to talk about just a few different things that have sort of come up during the week. So, two new things that are happening, which one of them that's really exciting is Yelp. And so who here is familiar with Yelp, the Yelp platform, the Yelp website? Who's heard of Yelp? Has anyone here heard of Yelp before? YELP? Once any know? Yep, now has Peter. Oh, I can't hear you, Peter. Sorry, I don't know if is it just, can anyone hear Peter or is it just me?
No, I can't hear him.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. Yep, working now. So Peter, have you heard of Yelp before?
Never.
Okay, all right. So Yelp is like San, what's the equivalent of Yelp in Thailand?
Like the Wongnai and TripAdvisor อะไรประมาณนี้
เว็บรีวิวอาหารรีวิว
Yeah.
ร้านอาหาร
ใช่แต่ว่ามันมีทุกอย่างเลยอ่ะ
Great. So Yelp is the biggest in America. It's huge as far as people looking to eat out. So whether a restaurant or takeaway, that's what they use, especially in certain parts of America. Like for example, on the West Coast, it's extremely popular. And it's so popular, actually, Yelp, that I was surprised that it's the 43rd most used website in the world. So that's pretty impressive. That's a lot. That's a lot of traffic, that they get. The great thing is, because of the feedback from this team, and also from sales, we reached out to Yelp because restaurants were asking, hey, can you help us advertise on Yelp? So we reached out to them and they've been great. They've said, hey, yeah, we want to work with you guys. And so we have an official partnership with Yelp now. We've been speaking with them for maybe the last 2 weeks. And tonight we're going to meet with them again and we're going to launch 2 of our marketing clients. So was it Simply Thai Bistro?
Yes, one is Simply Thai Bistro and another one is Thai Nai.
We changed from Thai Nai to Thai Delight, but
Okay.
I didn't tell you guys.
Yeah.
เจ้าของเดียวกันใช่ไหม
Yeah, so same owner, same business owner.
ฟังตลอด
Yeah, and so we're going to be launching 2 restaurants initially, and we expect to get lots of our restaurants using Yelp, all the restaurants in America. So in Australia and New Zealand, Yelp is not nowhere near as popular. It doesn't mean we will never use it here. We'll see what the opportunities are in Australia and New Zealand for certain restaurants, and there might be opportunities for them to advertise as well on Yelp, or for us to improve their profile. Because Yelp, there's 2 parts to it. There's your listing, your free listing, which is like a Google My Business listing. So we can help our when we do work on the digital blueprint and we help them improve their Google My Business listing. Well, we can offer that with Yelp as well, the Yelp listing as well, especially in the US. But what we will also be doing with these 2 restaurants that we just mentioned, we're going to be helping them with the Yelp ads. And so, but yeah, look, we're really excited about Yelp. We think we'll be able to get really good results from the advertising. So right now, in America with Facebook ads and with Google ads, we do get our restaurants results, but I think what we're going to find with Yelp is we'll be able to get them for the same amount of money. I think we'll be able to get them better results. And that's great, right? You know, the better the results that we can get for them, that's what we want to do. So, and I think what we've learned, I think, from this too is, you know, we're still new to the US market. So it's good to talk, you know, good to be alert for what the restaurants are telling us. So again, the reason why we're doing this now is because the restaurants asked us about Yelp. You know, can we help them with Yelp? So if you find that restaurants are asking you questions about something that we're not offering, let us know. Let Sa know, or myself, and you know, we'll see what we can do, because it could end up being something that we will use, that we you know, we can offer to the restaurants and will really help them. So we'll give you more information about Yelp. We're going to start off, yeah, as we learn more and as we decide how we're going to use Yelp for our clients and how it's going to work with the packages that we have, we'll let you know more. But at this stage, it looks like if a client is on the social media marketing bundle or the mega, which right now we offer them Facebook and Google ads, we will also offer them Yelp ads. So it doesn't necessarily mean they will use all three platforms. They might use all. We might put them on all three, but we might only put them all on everything on Yelp. We might only advertise only on Yelp, or it might be Google and Yelp, or Facebook and Yelp, or maybe not use Yelp at all. So, but it's another option, right? It's another option. But it'll be interesting to see what the results are. And if we find we're getting really, really good results on Yelp, then that might be the main push, you know, especially for our US clients. I mean, the main push might be for Yelp. Again, Yelp is, if you like, so Peter, you're in the Australia, New Zealand, right? Area, so is Monsini. So for you guys, you might not ever really use Yelp. And that's okay. That's okay. All right, any questions on that before I go on to the next topic? No, not on this stage? Okay, lovely. So another thing we talked recently in our managers meeting about you know how we're offering now for some of our clients first month on the marketing, we're offering them free ad spend only. Like they only have to spend ads for ads only, but they get the marketing. We don't charge them for the marketing bundle. Well, it was one of the things that was raised was, you know, what if they're getting some results, but they get, you know, they want to cancel. Now they are getting some results and they're sort of and ahhing and they're thinking about canceling the marketing. You know, what can we do for them? Well, so we don't want to keep on offering free month because it'll just never end. But at the same time, if they're not willing to pay to continue the marketing, pay for the bundle, one thing that we could offer them is, and I'll just go to my notes here. We can offer them half price for, we can offer them, not forever, but we can offer them another month, but at half price. So what that means is, you know, so if let's say they're on the social media marketing bundle, how much do they pay for that, not including ad spend? What is that one? How much is that one?
$349 for the full price, not including ad spend.
Yeah, right. So what they're on, so for the first month they're only paying $199, is that right, instead of $349? Yeah.
$189 plus $100.
Plus 100 for the minimum ad spend. Yeah. So when we say half price, what we mean is instead of $199, it would be 275. I mean, like, so between half price between 199 and 349. So instead of adding that extra 150 for the social media marketing bundle, for the second month, we will charge 275. Does that make sense? Or 274, something like that. Again, this is not something I'm saying to offer to everyone that's done the first month free, but it's those that have done. We've given them free for the first month, and they're hesitating about continuing. Right? So we're getting them some results. We've got some results, but they're hesitating now. I should and sorry, another very important thing about this offer is that the only person that can authorize it is SAN. So what I mean is, so let's say you're talking to your client and they're hesitating and thinking about canceling. You say, look, look, we are getting results for you. I can maybe get you the next month at half price, right? But I need to confirm with my manager. And then you would go back to, you would discuss it with SAN, and SAN will have a look at, you know, what's happening with you. So SAN will have a look at the figures and what results we're getting. And if SAN feels also, yes, this is a good idea to offer them the half price, then we'll go ahead and do that. And if not, then maybe we'll have to cancel them, or just tell them, sorry, we can't give it to you half price. Yeah. Okay, any questions about that one?
No, only for the social media in Australia. How about the solo? We have any promotion for the client who want to cancel?
Okay, yeah, good question. So, and I get a little bit confused sometimes. So this promotion, the first month free, who are we offering it to right now?
Everyone.
So whether they're social media.
นั่นเองไหมแต่โซโลไม่มีใช่ไหม
Yeah.
มีเหรอไม่รู้เลย
โซโลก็มีแบบเดือนแรกจ่ายถ้าเป็นลูกค้าใหม่ก็จ่าย1 เหรียญแล้วก็จ่าย ad spend แต่แบบไอ้ค่าเซอร์วิสก็คือเดือนแรกฟรีเดือนแรก1 เหรียญนั่นแหละ
สุดตังค์อยู่ Okay, everyone got this promotion.
Okay, good. So pretty much anyone that has had the promotion. So anyone that we've offered that first month free, if they're hesitating, if they're thinking about canceling, you can make the offer conditional upon your manager approving it. Yeah. Okay, so the last thing. Oh, yes. Well, the last thing I want to talk about today is sales reports. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so here is the sales report folder. Now, if you don't have access to this folder, everyone should be familiar with this and have access to it. Maybe not Peter, but if he hasn't, then he will soon, I'm sure. So we've got, and by the way, if you ever come into this folder, and you're looking for the reports for the month, let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger so you can see a bit better. So if you're ever in here looking for the reports for the month and you see there's 3 folders for a month, like here, like this past one, we've got March 22 version 2, version 3. Just go for the latest version. Ignore the other ones. So what happened was we actually had problems. Actually, I might even just delete. I don't think we need Mark. I'm going to delete, just so there's no confusion. I'm just going to remove these other ones. Okay. So, but if you see multiple versions, just go for the latest version, right? Just to be on the safe side. We just had some issues with some of the reports previously. All right. So what I wanted to ask is, I'm going to put I'm going to ask Manal. So don't worry, I'm putting you on the spot, Manal. So I'm not expecting perfection here. I haven't previously asked you to talk about this. So Manal, when you're with a going over one of these sales reports with a client, what are the kind of things you talk about? And let's choose one of the clients. Who should we open up? Which one of these reports should we open up?
You can open Thai Walk to Go.
All right, Thai Walk to Go. Okay, so let's pretend, and you don't have to do this in English. You can do this in Thai. Actually, no, sorry, you better do it in English because I need to give you some feedback. I want to give you some feedback. If you say in Thai, we understand. Okay, sorry. So let's keep in Thai. So let's say you're with. Let's pretend I'm the restaurant owner of Thai Walk to Go. You're sharing this sales report with me. What's the kind of things that you would talk about when you're going over the sales report?
I will tell him that his sales for March is increased when compared to last month by 15%, and his sales amount is 5,500. And then I will give him a bit of the details about his clients, like how many new clients that he has, how many returning clients that coming back and eat at his place, what is the popular menu for the month, like the most selling one.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and then I'll go through with him about the promotion that he want to change for the month. Like if he have any new promotion or new things that he want to update or changing. But normally I will talk like about sales and then the popular item and about new and returning clients.
Yeah.
So pretty much about this.
See, I need to talk to Vance. Sorry, I just noticed something. Yeah, that's good. That's great. Manal, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, and yeah, that's great. That's great. And this is a good.
And because this one he only do online payment, so I don't have like different payment option to discuss with him because there's only one option.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yep.
Here, this one here.
Yes.
Yeah, payment method. Yeah. Okay, great. I just noticed something. If you ever see something in the report that doesn't make sense, let me know. Like I think this is from the last 7 days. These figures are not the last 28 days because we can see here the last 28 days new clients is 2073. So if you ever, and this is why we have 3 versions of the report, right? Because we found it was like this. So this is something we need to talk to Vance about and say, hey Vance, this is last 7 days. So just be wary of that. Sometimes this report does not come out correctly. Okay, but yeah, that's really good. That's really good. So I'm going to ask Monsini or San, was there anything else? Was that what you would also go over with a client, or would you talk about anything else or anything differently?
Would mainly talk about like the difference between like the previous month and the current month, as Manal mentioned. Yeah, it's the way to see like an obvious image of the difference. Yeah, and I would normally talk about the difference, like the outcome of the orders and sales.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And his average value like per order is $41. So he might do like a promotion that if order 50 or 55 or something that a little bit more than the average, and have like some kind of promotion to increase the sale. Like I can like discuss this with him and offer, like ask him that he can make this kind of promotion.
Yeah, that's a really good insight. So yeah, like even if you wanted to increase it a little bit, you could say something like, yeah, like $50 a promotion, you know, if they order more than $50, they get such and such to bring the average order value up. Yep. Yeah, excellent. And because you're sharing with them statistics, there's more credibility in your suggestions, right? It's not just a, hey, let's do this promotion. There's a reason why. Yep. Yeah. How about you, San? Anything else you wanted to add to that, or do you think we covered that pretty well?
No, I only shoot for the sale report that on the green, but red we will not send to the client. I just talk with them on the phone that your sale is pretty good, but we did not send the sale report to them if
Oh, okay. Yeah.
they are red. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, or like find other good things in that month to talk with them.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we don't have to send them the report every month, especially if the figures aren't great, because you know, it's never smooth, right? Sales are never smooth. Some months are going to be better than others. Yeah, so that's a good point. Yeah. So let's find I'm just going to bring up some random ones. Yeah, that one's doing better. Okay, so a sales report like this, you know, wow, look at this client, $72.40 average order value. Holy dooly, that's awesome. We had a bit of a problem with the reports, by the way, where it wasn't showing the new and returning clients here in this view, but then it was fixed up. You could see it here, but I bet you that's only 7 days. I guarantee you that's only 7 days. We need to, yeah, I need to talk to Vance about that. Yeah. But yeah, so maybe this report, we wouldn't send it to them. You know what I mean? We'd skip sending it to them that month because it's the negative figures. Negative. Not because there's nothing bad's happened this month. That's just the way it is. Some months they'll get more sales than others. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's good. Like the reason why I'm going over this today is I'm just curious about how you guys use it. But I think what you guys have mentioned so far is really good. Yeah. And if you see something like this in a report, you know, missed, you know, it's good to let them know that, you know, that they're missing a lot of orders. And because maybe that's something that the owner's not aware of, you know, and maybe they need to do some training with their staff so that kind of thing doesn't happen, because that's quite a lot. $389 missed orders. Not only the money, but imagine those customers that are upset because they put an order in and they didn't get, you know, they've gone to the trouble. They've gone onto the platform. The customer's gone onto the ordering platform, taken the time to put the order in, you know, put their payment details, whatever, click submit, and it's like, no, you know, that could really upset people and possibly like, I'm not going to use that anymore. I'm not going to. So it's not just that money that's missed out, but the future revenue too, and those clients, you know. So that's something I would definitely talk to them about. If you and that, yeah, it's pretty sad, that one. All right. Anything else anyone thinks we should talk about for the sales report? No, all good. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. That's all I wanted to share today. But I do want to say as well, actually. So, Monsignor, is today your last meeting with us?
Yes, it is. Yes.
All right. Well, I wanted to say thanks so much, Monsini, for being part of our team.
Thank you,
And,
John.
Yeah, we really wish you all the best. What you're going to do in the future. Do go on and do great things.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks. All right, back to you, San.
โอเคเอ่อวันนี้จะมาอัปเดตตัวฟีเจอร์ของ Goria Food คือตอนนี้สำหรับลูกค้าที่เขาปกติมันจะรับออเดอร์ในมือถือก็คือเวลาดึงๆก็ใส่เวลาแล้วก็คือจบใช่ไหมแล้วมันก็ต้องรันเวลาจนกว่าเวลาจะหมดลูกค้าคือสมมติกด20นาทีลูกค้าอีก20นาทีเขาถึงจะมารับใช่ไหมตอนนี้มันมีฟีเจอร์ใหม่ก็คือแชร์สกรีนก่อนอันนี้ไม่มีใครบอกเลยไปแอบเห็นในเมลของซัพพอร์ตมาคือสามารถสไลด์ไปทางขวารูปไม่มาด้วยอุ๊ยขอโทษนะทุกคนมันน้องเขาแบบอุ๊ยไม่อยากเซฟอ่ะเห็นปะอันนี้คือเห็นปะเห็นไหม
เห็นแล้วจ้า
คือขอโทษไม่ได้หันไปมองหน้าทุกคนนะแบบพยักหน้าอยู่หรือเปล่าโอเคคือตอนนี้ลูกค้าเมื่อรับออเดอร์แล้วลูกค้าสามารถกดสไลด์ไปทางขวาเพื่อที่จะกดคำว่า ready for pick up ให้ลูกค้าได้แล้วมันก็จะมีอีเมลไปแจ้งลูกค้าทันทีว่า you can pick up your order ได้แล้วถ้าเป็น delivery ก็จะเขียนว่า order on the way แล้วนะซึ่งแต่ก่อนมันไม่มีเนาะแต่ก่อนมันก็คือรับก็คือจบเราก็เลยลองกดมาแล้วมาจ
อัน
ริง
นี้คือถ้ามันแบบเสร็จเร็วกว่าที่แจ้งไว้ตอนแรกเลยใช่ไหม
ใช่ถูกต้องเราสามารถเอาเรื่องเนี้ยไปคุยกับลูกค้าได้นะว่าเป็นฟีเจอร์ใหม่นะพี่รู้หรือยังอะไรอย่างเงี้ยแต่บางร้านที่ยังไม่ได้อัปเดตมาเป็นตัวแอปตัวใหม่อ่ะอาจจะไม่มีอันเนี้ยไม่แน่ใจเพราะอันเนี้ยเราลองโหลดจากตัวแอปสีขาวแอปที่ตอนนั้นมันล่มแล้วทุกคนต้องโหลดตัวใหม่อ่ะอันเนี้ยมีคือกดสไลด์ขวาปุ๊บกด ready ว่าแบบพร้อมแล้วอะไรอย่างเงี้ยมันก็ส่งอีเมลไปแจ้งลูกค้าเขาก็มารับได้เร็วขึ้นด้วยอาหารจะได้ไม่ต้องรอนานมันจะได้ไม่หายร้อนอันนี้เอาไปคุยกับลูกค้าได้ถามนิดนึงปีเตอร์งงไหมที่ประชุมกันวันนี้
งง
ไม่งงนะเหมือนปีเตอร์จะสู่ขิดเลย รู้สึกเป็นห่วง เอาได้อยู่เนาะเพราะเดี๋ยวปีเตอร์ก็ต้องเป็นคนมาหาตัวเซลล์รีพอร์ตของร้านตัวเองแล้วก็เอาไปคุยกับลูกค้าก็ได้ไอเดียจากพี่มะนาวได้ไอเดียจากพี่ออยเนาะว่าเอาเรื่องไหนไปคุยกันในเซลล์รีพอร์ตปีเตอร์บอกว่าอ๋อไม่รู้หรอกเดี๋ยวกูกลับไปดู ใช่ไหมทำไงดีวะหยุดขำไม่ได้ เพราะว่าปากมันแบบขยับแล้วมันสั่นอะ
มันมีแบบถ้าสมมติตอนแรกเราแจ้งเขาว่า20แต่แบบจริงๆ20ยังไม่เสร็จนะแบบ
ไม่มี
เลื่อนออกอะไรเงี้ย
ถ้าเลื่อนออกไม่มีแต่เลื่อนแบบเสร็จแล้วสำหรับลูกค้าบัน
เผื่อเขาถาม
ฉันชอบ บางทีก็ไม่ได้คิดเลยนะเรื่องอะไรแบบเนี้ย
มันมีเลื่อนเข้ามันน่าจะมีเลื่อนออกไง
เลิศวันนี้นายไม่เข้าเนาะว่าจะบอกนายว่าถ้าร้านไหนปีเตอร์
ให้
ถ้าเกิ
คิ
ด
ดไปแล้วเหรอ
น่าจะสู่คิดไปแล้วถ้าร้านไหนเรายกเลิกแล้วอ่ะเราจะต้องลากการ์ดงานมาไว้ช่อง cancel ด้วยนะ
มากินนี่เหมือนรอบบินเขาวันที่25
ใครนะมากินี่เหรอโอเค25เนาะเพราะเห็นส่งการ์ด cancel มาสักพักหนึ่งแล้วเนาะ86ทำหรือยังคะคุณออยแล้วคุณ
โทรไป
พีเต
แล้
อ
ว
ร์
ค่ะ
คุณได้ทำงานจับมือร่วมกันหรือเปล่า
ยังไม่จับมือร่วมกับน้องแต่โทรไปแล้วค่ะเมื่อวาน3 สายติดต่อไม่ได้ ก็เลยวันนี้11 โมงจะโทรอีกที
คื
no
อ confirm
10 โมง
ตอนที่เขาโทรมาหาเราเขาไอ้นี่แล้วเขาแจ้งแล้วล่ะว่าแบบเขาจะยกเลิกนะอะไรอย่างเงี้ยแต่ไม่ได้ถามว่าทำไมโอเควันนี้ไม่มีอะไรมากแบบ
เรามีคำถามนะ
ได้จ้า
คือว่ามันมี Google Ads ร้านหนึ่งอะที่
ก็แอดนะ
ที่แอดมันไม่ผ่านอะแล้วมันขึ้นแบบนี้ขึ้นอันเนี้ย John, have you ever
ฉันเอง
have this
Ah,
problem when Google Ads is can't run because of this like malicious software and circumventing system มีใครเคยเจอไหม
ยังไม่เคยเจอเลย disapprove
Oh, I might have said it once before. It's not very common. So is this, it's only for Folsom Thai cuisine, is that correct?
We have 2 restaurants that have problems. One is this one, and another one is this one is new restaurant that should this ad should be live on the 10th, but because of this problem.
Yeah.
And another one is Simply Thai Bistro. This one, the ad is running fine for quite some time, and then one day this thing just happened. But this one is only for the malicious software, not with another one.
Okay. Yeah, good question. Let me, what I'll do.
Yeah, I try like remove image, video, re-upload, and
Oh, okay.
even try like
Usually-
create a new campaign, but it still happen.
Right. Usually when it's saying stuff like that, it's usually not the ad content itself. It's usually the website. So I'll show you, I'm going to share my screen.
Yep, sure.
And this is a really good question. Let's look at this one together. Is this USA number 2? USA.
Yes, USA
number 2.
too.
Okay. Sorry, it's a bit slow. Here we go. Come on. Oh my goodness. All right, so we'll start off with that Simply Thai Bistro. Let's start off with them. Okay, it's really weird.
That's because on the custom bottom on the right, on the top right.
Oh, okay. And maybe, yeah. I'll just do last 7 days. Okay, so let's go into Simply Thai. That's interesting. It's not coming up with anything.
You change to all time.
Yeah, it should come up anyway though. Like it should, yeah, that's weird. Okay, here we go. All right, there it is. There's our message. So, so what happens is whenever you see a warning like this, just go into it's good to read the policy and see what it says. It's been a while since I've seen this one. So yeah. So usually it's the site or the app that the ad is going to. Okay. So usually the problem when you see malicious software, what they usually talk, it's not so much the ad, it's not the ad itself that's the problem. It's the website that we're sending people to. So if we go to edit, let me go to edit here. Okay. So here's the URL. Oh, sorry, here's the URL here. Let's check out the website. So this website, I'm guessing this is not a Duda site. It's definitely not a global, Gloria Foods site. And I don't think it's one of our Duda sites. Is that right?
Yeah, this one is from Smile Dining.
Yeah. So, so did Smile? So this is a Smile Dining client powered by Smile POS. So there's something wrong with this. There's something that Google doesn't like about this website, but I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure what it is. Like, to me, this looks fine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, but so do you know with this website, did Smile POS actually create this, or like, I don't know a lot about Smile POS as far as their websites. Do they build it themselves, or do they just add buttons, like ordering buttons, to the website?
I think they do the website for the restaurant, kind of like our website that we do offer for our restaurant as well.
Okay, cool. Well, that's good, because what I would be doing, Manal, with this one is saying to Smile POS, saying, hey, Google's not running our ads. It's saying there's some malicious software on the website, and ask them to have a look into it. But it's definitely Google doesn't like something on this website. So, I mean, if we don't, but sometimes Google gets it wrong, right? Because it's usually, sometimes it's just a bot. It's not, when you get the malicious, this malicious software issue, sometimes all you have to do is appeal, put in an appeal with Google Ads.
I try appeal for the Folsom restaurant, and it's still like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
They rejected the appeal?
Yes.
Okay. So that's great. So that's always a first step, is to put an appeal. The first thing is you go and check the website out. Make sure there's nothing strange on the website. If the website looks fine, put an appeal in. If the appeal doesn't, sometimes the appeal works and we're fine. If the appeal doesn't work, that's when you would go back to the website, whoever's made the website, and say, hey, we've got this, there's something on this website that Google doesn't like. And you can give them, I would give, so for Smile POS, I would actually give them a link to, where can we actually find?
Like to the policy page.
Yeah, exactly. To that specific policy. Yeah. And you're like, look, we're getting malicious software. We're getting a malicious software message. We tried to appeal. Like, you can say, tell them things that you've done. Say, hey, look, I checked out the website. It looks fine to me. I put in an appeal. Google said, no, we're not going to, there's something wrong there. And then say, look, the message we're getting is the website has malicious software. Here's a link to their policy. And then get them to find out what it is on the website that's causing the issue. So that's how.
Or we'll have to turn off and create a new one.
I try.
Look, if you've done an appeal and it didn't work, I wouldn't do that. I personally wouldn't do that. Yeah. You don't want to, because Google doesn't like that too. You know what I mean? If they see you trying, we don't want to upset Google. So so just, and in the meantime, So you got two options too. While this is going on, Manal, you can either, if they're on Facebook, you can either increase their spend on Facebook, so they're still getting their monthly budget, or you can wait if you want to wait. If you think it's going to be a quick fix, just wait until the issue is resolved. Then maybe increase the budget for so that between now and
Like
and
compensate them with the amount that they should get.
Yeah, exactly. So that between the time that it's fixed till the end of the month, they get their total budget spent.
Or,
What
or
about like
okay.
okay.
Manal.
I'm gonna ask about another one that like we have two error, like the one with the malicious software and another one. I'm just
Yeah,
about to asking about another one.
What's the other restaurant
Folsom-
again? Oh, Folsom. Yeah,
Folsom Thai
Folsom, sorry.
Kitchen.
Okay, yep, let's go into that one, right? So, okay, same thing with this one. I would read the policy. Redirection, manipulation, add text. Okay, so this one, there's two things that it's saying this could be. Either there's redirection meaning that the URL that we've given them, it doesn't actually take people there. It actually takes it pretends it's going there, but then it takes them somewhere else. A bit, a good example of redirection that we use is the Google reviews. When we send them to the, when people click on the, what their rating is, and then we say, hey, in 5 seconds, we're going to send you. So that's a redirect. So this one here, I don't see any redirect. I think that's the same URL. Yeah, Folsom Thai Kitchen. So it doesn't look like it's redirection because they're still staying there, right? They're not going to a different URL. So it doesn't look like it's that.
This one is also Smile website.
Right. So it could be, it's saying manipulating ad text in an attempt to bypass misspelling prohibited words. So if it's not that, then maybe we've misspelled some words here. Yeah.
The image is the red.
Oh, there it is. It's actually showing us right there. There we go.
Yeah, but like when I'm re-uploading the image and it still happened. And for the video, it's the same video that we use for every restaurant.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Let's look at the images then. Maybe it's the images. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing the videos. Okay. Yeah. So you appealed this one, right?
Yes.
That's weird. What happened with mango sticky rice?
This one here.
Yeah.
Is that the mango sticky rice?
Yes.
I don't know what they're talking about.
And like the logo, like I can't really do anything much about the logo because it's their logo anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's got me stumped. Yeah. So that there shouldn't be any problems with those. So you've already appealed. Did you appeal this one?
Yes, I appeal like the whole ads for this restaurant.
Yeah. I don't know. So I think what I would do in that case for that, yeah, it just they seem to be throwing up. So none of the reasons why they're blocking some is not making any sense. In that case, what I would do, what I've done in the past, is when it doesn't make any sense, I go to their contact us. And see, because you can get them to call you or get on chat, right? So let's say circumventing systems. It's none of those. Let's spell that right. Go other. Let's go other. Systems. No, I don't want to go on a thread. I'll just go next step. Okay, so contact. So the contact option. So we're going to select the ad account that we're on is 330462. What? Or maybe it's our. Maybe I'll choose the management account. There we go, 510. So if you don't, when you're trying to contact them and it's asking you which Google Ads account, if you don't see the account that you're in, if that number there, if that's not appearing in the list, just look up here in the top right and use that number instead. So I'm going to use this one instead. Okay, so my options are I can get them to call me, chat, or email. I would recommend call or chat, whichever suits you best, right? But now that's what I recommend. Get on a call with them or chat with them and say, hey, what's this circumventing systems all about? Because we use these videos, those videos we've used them for many clients. We've never had a problem. The images, the photos, there's nothing wrong with them. They're the actual restaurant photos. And tell them that you've done an appeal, and then also talk to them about the website, like the malicious software. Say, hey, you know, we don't see anything wrong with the website. And what I found is when I do that, when I get in contact with them, whether it's chatting, or I like to call and I like to speak with them personally, but you don't have to, you can chat. But going through this way to get help, they will usually resolve the issue because they bypass the like even actually the appeal process is usually a manual person, is someone that comes and checks it. But when the appeal process doesn't work, use this way and you should find that they will resolve the issue for you.
Okay.
So in this case, don't want, I wouldn't, because the circumventing systems is definitely wrong. Like it's not correct. You know what I mean? We're not circumventing.
Mm-hmm.
I think the malicious software is most probably an incorrect as well. I don't think there's any malicious software. So don't even bother at this stage. I wouldn't even bother contacting SmilePOS. Just go through support and get them to resolve it for you. And keep me updated. Let me know how it goes.
Okay, sure.
All right. Thanks, San.
thank you John ขอบคุณทุกคนมากวันนี้ อันนี้ปีเตอร์อันนี้คือสิ่งที่ทาร์กวันจันทร์ที่เราต้องมีกันก็คือ เราต้องหมั่นเช็คแอดใช่ไหมเราอาจจะเจอเหตุการณ์อย่างที่พี่มะนาวเจอก็เป็นได้ เพราะบางทีเราอาจจะหลงลืมแอดมันอาจจะปิดไปตั้งแต่3 ชาติที่แล้วเราอาจจะไม่รู้ถ้าเราไม่เข้าไปเช็คเนาะลูกค้าเสียผลประโยชน์ยอดไม่ขึ้น ยกเลิกนั่นแหละมันเป็นสเต็ปแต่การทำงานกับ Facebook แล้วก็ Google นี่คือเหมือนทำงานกับผีนิดนึงเพราะมันแบบมันอะไรก็ไม่รู้อ่ะ แต่เราต้องสู้มันนะ ขอให้ปีเตอร์เข้มแข็ง
พี่สาร
ค่ะ
ไอร้านไทยมาริลา ตอน
ค่ะ
เนี้ยสเตตัสเมื่อวานตอนเย็นมันขึ้นเป็น learning limit อันนี้
มัน
ป
เป็น
กติ
มันปกติแต่ว่ามันอาจจะต้องใช้เวลาอยู่ในเฟสเนี้ย นานหน่อยเพราะบัดเจ็ตเราน้อย บัดเจ็ตเราแทบจะแบบ คือบัดเจ็ตอย่างนิวซีแลนด์ต้องเป็นเท่าไหร่วะที่เราบอกวันนั้น
1.52 ป่ะ
ใช่ มันต้องเพิ่มขึ้นมาอีกอย่างเงี้ย เพราะเราคือแบบติดพื้นแล้วอ่ะ มันทำให้การประมูลอย่างเงี้ยบางทีมันยากแล้วก็การที่มันจะเอางบเราไปหาทาร์เก็ตลูกค้าอะไรอย่างเงี้ย มันลำบากอ่ะ มันต้องใช้เวลานานนิดนึง แต่ปีเตอร์ก็ต้องหมั่นไปดูนิดนึงนะว่าแบบเลขมันขึ้นบ้างไหมถึงมันจะติดเป็นเฟสนี้อยู่อ่ะ เนาะ โอเค แต่ว่าคอมพิวเตอร์นี่ตัดเสียงระบบรบกวนดีมากเลยอะ
เดี๋ยวคงต้องไปปรับจากไหน
เออ
มันมีให้ปรับเลเวลอยู่
โอเค เพราะว่าเดี๋ยว stop